and welcome back to another episode of Generation Shock.
Booyah!
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
That's right. We're back on your screens if you know what I mean. It's your boy, the monster on the mic. It's Check Monster. And I got here with me tonight the man who loves to beat his meat, not his wife. It's my boy.
What's up? This is your boy Mezia. Yo, it was
What's up with the outfit, bro? You tried to I have a little bit. I come in this shirt and also you're like, yeah, let me just up him one.
No, I came. Yeah. I was outside all day today because fucking I had to go get a haircut. And then at 12 o'clock, I had to get a haircut. At 4 o'clock, I had a dentist appointment, which is right down the street from each other. I tried calling the dentist, but hey, can I go sooner? They're like, no. So I was spend the whole fucking day in the streets, and it happens to be so fucking hot. So I was sweating. I threw the shirt in the where you fucking do the laundry. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay like this. I'm not putting another shirt on until I take a shower. So I just stood like this.
I was out in the streets, yo. You know what I mean, dog? I was out in the streets.
Yo, I had the world's best. I had actually not the world's. I had Kissimmee's best pizza, bro. Well, I didn't technically have it.
Tell me the story. I didn't have it. Wait, I didn't hear this because we were talking about it earlier. Please elaborate on how you had Kissimme's best pizza. Explain to the audience what you. First of all, what was your meal consisting of? Please explain to the audience.
Oh, first of all, I was supposed to meet up my boy Will, right? Shout out to Will. He has an Instagram called Will Alexander, so follow him. He's a photographer also and a videographer. He was getting a haircut down the street. I was getting a haircut. I'm like, yo, I have to be here the whole fucking day because I don't want to go home. You already heard the story. Anyways, I got there first, so I ate a cheesesteak, right? I ate a steak and cheese. Delicious. I'm like, can I get the bread extra toasted? This is how I eat my steak and cheese, bro. Just cheese, steak, toasted bread, no vegetables, none of that shit.
So you eat it like a basic bitch, a little basic bitch.
Because I'm a basic
motherfucker. No peppers, no mushrooms. None of that shit.
That's a Philly shit, bro. No, I like to taste the meat. I like to.
Listen, we know you like the meat. Okay.
So I was like, can I get the bread toasted? And she's like, first of all, she was like, you want a foot long or 6-inch lunch special?
Oh, you know, the more meat he can get in his mouth, the happier this guy is.
I was like, give me the 6-inch lunch special with some fries and make it a double. No kidding. Yeah, so I was like, yo, she brought it. I was like, man, this bread is delicious. Just how I like it. Toasted, the meat like very like flavorful, the fucking cheese melting. I was like, oh my God, the steak and cheese is delicious. So then Will comes over, he orders pizza, and I'm like, yo, I heard the pizza here is great. And I haven't had it, but I heard it was great. He's like, okay, I'll order it. So he orders 2 slices. 2 slices. Bro, mind you, these are fucking like this big.
New York style.
Yeah. Everybody says that fucking shit like New York made that shit. No, it's just a big slice of pizza. It's not like New York.
Fucking New York did make that shit. Fuck you. Fuck just because Boston ain't got no food.
Listen,
what's Boston known for? Fucking dumping tea in the river, you asshole. Get out.
Yeah, we love tea, bro. We love tea.
Yeah, you love the tea bag, motherfuckers. That's what you like to do.
That's what we do. Tea bag, motherfuckers. Anyway, so he goes. He asked the waiter, "Is it good?" And she's like, "Yes." Everybody says it's like New York, and he looked at me. I looked at him, and I'm like, "You know what happened when they told you shit like it's like New York? It's like it's the worst shit ever. So low expectations." And he's like, "Yeah." He even told her. He goes, "Last time somebody told me that, they told me New York food is great." And I'm like, "Yeah, because White Castle came over here."
Looks
and
like
they made it seem
we're ready to add somebody real quick. So let me go.
Go ahead.
Without further ado, let me go ahead and get on our next man, because I think he looks ready to go. So, hello, sexy,
Bad Bunny, baby. Yo, hold on. Let me continue my story.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I told him the last time somebody told you some food from New York tastes great. What do you think of it? He's like, I told you it was overhyped. He was like, yeah. And it was White Castle. Everybody's fucking raving about White Castle, and I told him you're not gonna like it. Only New York people fucking like that shit. That shit is disgusting. It's fucking disgusting.
Well, hold on though, real quick. What time of the day did he eat White Castle?
He went in the afternoon.
That's your fucking problem.
I know.
White Castle is only for when you're fucking shit.
That's what I told him. I go,
like, that's the only time you want
I told him, do you drink? He's like, no. I'm like, then you're not gonna enjoy White Castle. Let's just enjoy it.
So there's nothing better than popping a little greasy burger at fucking 3 a.m.
All right, so this is how I tell you it's the world's greatest pizza. He ordered the pizza. He gets it. Right? No, Kissimmee greatest pizza. He orders it. He gets it. He picks it up, folds it, right? Because this is a giant slice. Picks up, folds it. When he folds it, goes crunch. I'm like, oh shit, my mouth started drooling. I almost wanted to eat the fucking pizza. That fucking crust was delicious just looking at it. And then he was eating it, and then he goes, you want to taste it? I'm like, yeah, give me a fucking piece because that shit just sounds delicious. He gave me the crust because I didn't want to eat the pizza because I was full already. And I ate the crust. I'm like, yep, this is this is Kissimmee's greatest pizza. And so, for me,
hold on. So a couple of things I gotta dissect about this, right? So number one, okay, you said that you didn't want a slice of you didn't want to have a bite of the pizza because you were already full, right?
Yeah.
So,
but I wanted to. I love bread, and it sounded crunchy.
Let me finish, right? So I'm just trying to think in my head, what would be more filling for me, right? Would it be a really thin piece of crust with some cheese and maybe a pepperoni, or would it be this real thick ass piece of bread? What's going to be fucking more filling? Wait, probably the fucking bread, first of all.
I know.
So then why would you ask for the crust and not take a bite of the pizza?
Because I didn't want the pizza. I heard the bread.
Maybe they have Kissimmee's greatest bread, but that doesn't make they have Kissimmee's greatest pizza, bro. You never ate the pizza. You can't comment on something without knowing.
Next time I go, actually, Nelly and I, we've been there. Nelly, I think we went there.
Yep.
The Main Street Pizza.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of their pizza?
I mean, it's really good. I mean, I've had better, but it's
best in Kissimmee.
You did not have better. You did not have better. There's no pizza better than that shit, bro.
But there's one here called Brooklyn Pizza.
But I'll talk about.
No, he's talking about Kissimmee. He's talking about Kissimmee.
Oh, I said it's really good for Kissimmee. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it is the.
I mean, there's low standards in Kissimmee. I mean, you live there. The standards are low.
Oh, you got jokes over here.
Oh,
I mean, listen, I've had some pizza in my day, so.
Yeah, I know you have.
Mm-hmm. So how you doing over there, Nelly? I know you were running a little behind, but I'm glad you're here on time. We missed you last couple of weeks. Ain't the same without you, bro.
No, it's not.
I apologize.
Your knees hurting?
No, not as much as yours from all that.
What kind of statement is that out of nowhere?
Because he's jumping.
That's not what it sounds like. It sounds like he's sucking
I don't care
dick.
how it sounds like. He knows what I meant.
But the viewers don't, dummy.
They know now.
Well, yeah. Gotta clarify that shit. I don't want people thinking, listen, he got all this like bright, colorful stuff on. People might be like, I mean, you're over there putting them in a picture in a bad light. Jesus.
It's all right, man. They're not as worse as Mezia. Listen, I wasn't on right now, but I heard everything you guys were talking about teabagging or whatever the hell you guys.
Hey, I just want to play that song for him when he comes on from now, like his intro song. And I'm free
falling. Yeah.
That's gonna be in his head next time he jumps out the plane. Fucking Shuckman. Jesus.
Hey, I don't know if we have it ready or you guys showed it, but I do have a clip of what it looks like of what I do.
No, I didn't know that. I had that.
Yeah, shout out to Mezia.
What?
Oh, yeah. The clip.
You said this to me?
Oh, my God. It's all right. It's all right.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, next show, I'll give you. We'll do a little snippet of it since Mezia.
But no, didn't you FaceTime me? You never sent that to me.
Speaking of which, we didn't have time to discuss it before the show, but we should probably announce now. I don't believe we're going to be able to air next week. We're going to have to skip a week.
Okay.
Well, it's like Mezia skipped a week in the gym. Can't feel that shirt.
I'm just saying,
bro. It just
the thing is, I don't know what time I'm going to be back. I don't know what time we're getting back on Wednesday, so I don't know if we can make it over to Mezia's to film the show. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, you're gonna be in town?
Yes.
You said we.
I spoke about this. Yes,
you did.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's acting like he spilled something. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Listen, I didn't even know what was going. I wasn't even involved in anything going on Wednesday until like 8 hours ago.
Listen. I am right there with you, Shecky. This is the last minute. I got the approval to go, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I had to buy this and buy this ticket, and I'm like, here's the card, buy whatever the fuck you need.
Listen, it would just happen to be a coincidence that everything's going on because I had my plans and I was going to do my thing.
Ooh.
and then somebody else had their plans and they were doing their thing, and then somebody else doing their thing, and
maybe we could bring the little tripod, right, and go to Main Street Pizza and do a live while we eating,
or just record it and put it on the show. I mean, we don't have to be live.
Shit,
or
right?
I can, we can record a video and send it to you, and then you forget that you had it.
Check this out. Hold on.
Live.
Yeah, you see this?
So we better go live.
Shit? Oh shit! Look at that. This guy sent it to me.
Nate's gone. Nobody gives a fuck about Hot Wheels.
They sent me the Tesla Cybertruck.
Nobody gives a fuck about Hot Wheels. Nate's gone.
Yeah.
Nate.
Phoenix sent me he sent me 3 Teslas.
Oh, that's real cute. He doesn't send me shit. Where's mine?
He didn't send you the BMW of your car? You don't have one of those?
Where's the Ford Focus? When are you going to send me the Ford Focus Hot Wheel, Phoenix?
Look at it. Listen, he sent me this one
version.
A Roadster.
What?
And he sent me this one. This one's kind of heavy. And then he sent me an old, nice little. Look at this. This is beautiful. 4 cars. All right. Shout out to Nate, to Phoenix.
Whatever. Haters gonna hate. Don't want to get me money. All right. So let's hop in. We're gonna start off. Monster Weekend Sports. The only thing I want to throw out there is there was like I can't believe this weekend there were so many Game 7s. There was 3 in hockey, 2 in the NBA. Like it was just disgusting how many Game 7s there were. Real quick, shout out to the Rangers beating the Penguins. Much love. Let's go. Boston in hockey, the Bruins lost. Even better. Let's go. And then unfortunately, Boston didn't make it. You know,
we won somewhere else.
But at least they got their ass whooped last night. You guys catch any of that game, dude? There were some blocks. Blew my mind away, dude. Both teams. It was a pretty decent game last night.
They made Tatum look like he was like worn out or late. Like he was like, yo, was he exhausted? He probably was exhausted.
Dude, he just battled through the champion to beat the champions from last year to even make it to this point. But give him a game or two, he'll come back. Don't worry, it's not over yet.
Shecky, we're the Tatums, bro. We're tired of carrying Mezia.
Right? Yeah, it's just difficult.
Damn it.
So, yeah, it's rough out there in the streets. But anyway, so no, there was just really all I just want to touch on real quick. Let's hop into our topics. The first topic's going to be a little somber, and the mood's going to change a little bit. I know, and then after that, things will lighten up a little bit. Guess what? Yeah, let's go. Hey, Phoenix, I'll be in town all week next week, bro. So hit me up. Call me on my cell phone. That way we can meet up one day and hang out.
Phoenix, why you got your Tinder picture up there, bro?
Damn, don't be dogging my boy Phoenix like that. Nah, but anybody who's watching, I'll be in Orlando area for a week. I get there Monday, and I'll be staying at least through Saturday. So yeah, if you got anybody wants to meet up, hit us up on the gram. If you got my number, call me. Let me know.
We should surprise Juan. I should show up, be like, "What's up, Dom?"
Oh man, I'd surprise the shit out of him probably.
He might cry. Nah, he won't.
He loves you. He loves you some you. Anyway, all right. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into this topic so we can get going on with the show. All right. Oops, sorry, I'm hitting buttons, the wrong ones. All right. So let's go ahead. Who's going to start it off and talk about this a little bit for me?
I got it. Well, first off, moment of silence of you two, as I name off the victims that unfortunately died at this event. So first, Aaron Salter, Ruth Whitfield, Pearlie Young, Catherine, also known as Kat Massey, Hayward Patterson, Celestine Cheney, Roberta Drury, Margus D. Murrison, Andre McNeil, and Geraldine Talley. May they rest in peace. And may the ones that I name here have a speedy recovery that have been injured. Zara Goodman, Jennifer Warrington, and Christopher Braden were the ones that are injured. And obviously anybody who had to deal with the
trauma.
The trauma. Unfortunate event, man, in Buffalo, where there was a mass shooting by Peyton Gendron. So what we know, he's 18-year-old white male. And from the facts that I can gather and what I've been following, he was carrying out a racist attack at a supermarket in Buffalo, New York on Saturday.
Live streaming.
And live streaming on Twitch. And obviously they got it to pull down, but it got to many platforms by being shared multiple times. And his targets were the Black community and kind of this white supremacist ideologies that he has. And he's currently facing life in prison, charged with first-degree murder, and he could have a maximum sentence of life without parole. So as they continue investigating, everything is around racially motivated hate crime, and are also considering it possibly being a terrorism crime. So, crazy, man.
That is kind of crazy. So I was reading into it, right? And when he was in high school, he was actually planning a high school shooting, actually. And they called the cops, and they arrested him on mental health issues and all that. So it is kind of crazy. So here's something I looked up. I was reading an article and I looked it up. So in 2020, 45,000 people died of gun violence. 45,000 in 2020. That's 14% from 2019, 25% from 2015, 43% from 2010, according to the CDC. So, COVID, like I don't want to go that route that COVID and isolation can, fuck with people's mind, and people now are struggling with mental health more because some people can't deal by being by themselves and they live up here and all that. I don't want to use that as an excuse, but the numbers are there. It's a fact. 2020 numbers went up on gun violence, and it's just crazy. One of those crazy shit. So it's kind of sad.
I that's the one thing we got to be careful with. I hate when people just, anything that happens, like people will be like, oh, you know what? It was the COVID. That's why the gas prices are the highest they've ever been.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, you know what? The sun rose today. That's COVID. You know what? I'll tell you what. They're talking about daylight savings time. There is no more in November 2023, right? That's from COVID because everybody was stuck in their homes, right? So everybody was like, yeah, why do we need to change the time on our clocks and everything? Like, come on, man. You can say that shit about anything.
Yeah, but, and I do agree with that. I agree with how you're feeling and what you're saying, because it's kind of crazy how, listen, don't get me wrong what I'm about to say. Mental health, it is a serious issue, but you can't blame everything on that. You can't blame everything on that. You can't say, oh, mental health this, mental health that, this and that, because I just think it's a fucking poor excuse for anybody that's not really going through mental health, because we all suffer from some type of mental health. Fuck, we live in this country and we live in this world. We all suffer from some mental health. It's that either you don't have an outlet, or you need something, or you're that bored, or something's really that wrong with you that you go out there and do this, right? It could be cause of attention. It could be, I grew up where I know it's different because the research has gotten better, but I grew up where they're like, yo, you know what? Get over it and move the fuck on. That's how I grew up. I'm not saying it's the right thing to say. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do now. People do need help. People they live in their own world and they create this world in their head, and they kind of fucked up, and then they carry on this thing. But it's up to a parent to fucking see that, right? Because if he already planned something for high school, this was good. This is inevitable, and he didn't follow through.
That's my question, though. Is that was this really racially charged, or was this more of a kid who wanted an outlet to become famous and missed out on the high school one? It was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and just make this about this, just because I know I'll get more attention, right? Like, unfortunately, if you're telling me the facts are that this was somebody who already had thought about doing this and planned this out, to me, this is more about the attention and the notoriety, which I get they're saying is a mental sickness or whatever, but that's what's going on there more than anything else, maybe.
You know, I look at the end of the day. You know, he was at that mental facility for a day and a half being evaluated. So I mean, there could be trueness to his statement. Was checking him out. So he could have just hey, I'm actually fine, whatever. And he got away with it. But he's like, hey man, I need something to put me on the platform. But even so, granted, as parents, obviously it's a difficult job.
It is.
In no way, shape, or form is it easy. But it's got to be something off. You got to be like, well, that didn't seem right, or they just didn't care. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying
well, this is what I'm trying to understand though, and I guess, and I know times change, and I know there's certain things you could, and this is what sucks about these conversations because people.
I'm listening. I gotta get sneaker of the day because I ran late, but I'm listening.
Okay, yeah, you're good. But it makes me question, like, because people want to oversimplify things all the time. So my thing is this: I do agree with what you were saying to a degree, right? Where this isn't this stuff that's going on, in the last 5 years, the way that our society has changed towards the way we look at things and everything. It's not like this stuff's new, right?
Yeah.
The way, like, the oversensitivity people have about things, the cancel, like, all this stuff, this is stuff that's been going on. Now, not all of it's right. I'm not saying that because I get it. Like 150 years ago, women were men's possessions, right? And it's like, oh, do we not change that too? I'm not saying stuff like that. But what I'm saying is there is a degree of, just figure shit out, man. Like, fuck, man. People are giving people excuses, so they're taking them. But listen, I grew up with depression, with mental problems, with issues. We all fucking did, right? That's called high school. It's called middle school. Shit. But you learn at that age that, listen, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and you find a way to cope and deal with it. Some people cope and deal with it better than others, but throughout history, we've just had to overcome these things and make something of ourselves, or not make something of ourselves. But like this, all these excuses about this person caused me for this and that. Like, we're all fucked up at the end of the day. Let's be honest. I'll be the first one to admit I'm fucked up in the head. Okay, I got tons of problems. Y'all motherfuckers, first of all, listen to all this dumb shit I say, so I'm fucked up, first of all. And second of all, any of you who are viewing in this show, you guys got fucking problems too, because you're listening to three of our dumbasses, right? So obviously we all got some shit going on in our lives. Like, if you want to go get help, I'm not saying don't get help. May is mental health awareness. I am not saying that it's not a real thing. I'm not saying that you don't need to go look into it. What I'm saying though is I think at times we overplay it and we're making it more than it is. Like, and I'm not taking away anything from the athletes. I believe they have a right to step away and everything, but all of a sudden, all these athletes who don't want to do the thing that they spend their entire lives training to do and everything, and they don't want to be a part of it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, to me, it's like, then why put in all that work just to be like, well, mental health? Well, shit. If there was no mental health involved in what these athletes were doing, then guess what? Anybody would be fucking doing it. There's going to be mental stress in it. That's what separates you from everybody else. I don't know.
I've had this discussion with my son. My son and I have a lot of discussion about mental health and all that. And one of the things I've told him is, Papi, I talk to him like this. I'll be like, Papi, I go through that shit too. And I've gone through that, especially at your age. I went through that shit too. And the way this fucking family is, we all fucked up. So, but we just got to figure out an outlet, figure out something else, right? And I'm here for you. This is what I tell him, and I'm here for you. But out there, sometimes there's a fucking teenager needs just an ass whooping, bro. I think kids don't get enough ass whooping. I grew up where I was getting an ass whooped. My mother will beat my ass. I'm not saying it's going to solve it, but shit, it straightened me out. My mother beat my ass, and I wasn't the one who stole anything. It was my fucking cousin.
Hey, listen, real quick. This is not the greatest topic for you to talk about right now with your attire on.
I know, right? With a wife
You're
beater.
literally talking about whipping ass and shit while you have
I just said that these days,
a wife beater.
Listen, I just think these days kids don't get enough ass whooping. I just don't think so.
He
like
got
I told you, my mom whooped my ass, and I wasn't the one who stole the fucking shit. It was my cousin.
Parents, if you don't want to whip your kid's ass, send him over to Mezia's house. He's got his t-shirt on. He's drinking his alcohol. He can't drink a beer like a man.
This is energy drink. Drink.
A little late to drink energy.
You know.
Send him over there. He'll whip that ass. I drink
coffee at this time. So
he got the
once in a while we have
special tank top.
Once in a while we get these people that come in and drop off energy drink. This is one of them.
Oh. Okay.
But anyway, I just think that mental health, yes, is a serious issue for those out there. Are people out there that really need it, but I think it's being used too much, and it's a fucking cop out.
Like everything else in the world, there's people who want to abuse the system, and that's the problem. And it takes away from those who really need the help.
Bro, that goes on with mental health. That goes on with fucking what do you call it? Food stamps and
the PP thing, the PPP loan, right? What was that PPP loan? People took advantage of that. Took advantage of that shit.
The COVID things that you can take for your business, like people.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. If you guys are good, I want to move into the next topic.
Let's do it.
All right, so this guy wanted to talk about this movie and this concept, so we'll go ahead and throw this out there.
Well, I don't think this is a good segue though, because this game is it goes from
it is a perfect segue because this talks about these motherfuckers. First of all, Nelly, do you know what this is? The Most Dangerous Game? Have you heard of it before?
Is it a movie? Is it a movie?
It's a movie, but no, have you heard of the concept first? If you haven't, it's okay. Doesn't sound like you have. Okay. So the concept, and yes, it is a movie. It's been a book, is basically it's about individuals who want to hunt the greatest game ever, which is human beings, right? So you have these people who are entitled and everything or have money, and they go out and they hunt people. And Liam Hemsworth was in it. And so basically it's about going out. And so we're talking about mental health. You would think these probably people got some mental health issues. I will say that the people who want to play this game, you're the ones who actually need some fucking mental health.
Yeah, they do.
I don't understand how. Yeah. I don't.
Did you see it?
I saw the movie. It was whack as fuck.
How do you think? But what about the concept of the show, of the movie?
I mean, I've heard of that concept about hunting people before, but then the concept of the movie itself was kind of stupid. How this guy knew the guy, right? And this movie's older, so I'm not spoiling anything. And if you haven't seen it, you want to see it, spoiler alert, get the fuck out. But anyway, this guy knows a guy, and he knows that he's flat broke and desperate. So he literally sets shit up to make him think that he's going to die. And then he convinces him the only way he can do something for his family before he dies and get him out of debt is by playing this game, because he knew the guy was a good athlete and was a smart person. So he thought he'd make for an intriguing prey, right? And so he finally gets him convinced to do it. And then this guy, but it's not like, I would have thought in the movie, and this is what I did like about the movie, the concept. I thought the movie was going to take him out to because I've seen these concepts, but they take you out to like an island. And there's nobody there, and so they can get away with shit, right? No, them motherfuckers doing this shit in downtown Detroit.
Yeah,
downtown Detroit. These motherfuckers, he got 3 minutes. They're in a restaurant. They said, you got 3 minutes to get up and go before they're allowed to start.
He goes, do not trust anybody.
So this dude gets up and got 3 minutes to fucking book it, right? And so he's running. He's finally running away from these dudes. And then every hour they get a paycheck, right? So what happens is before it starts, he gets 50 grand right off the spot. So even if he doesn't make it an hour, his family got 50 grand, right? Yeah. Then after the hour's up, he gets 100 grand, put back, 100 grand put it into it, right?
Yeah.
Now the only thing is though, it also notifies the contestants who are trying to hunt him where his location is for 15 seconds.
15 seconds. Yeah.
So he's given up. Now here's the other thing. If he goes out of Detroit city limits, this is the other thing I like too.
Yep.
The game, the rules of the engagement are no longer in play, meaning they're not allowed to use guns, and they have to there's some parameters around it. But because the parameters are once the time's up, the time's up. So if he survives, then he survives. Like he's good. But if he leaves city limits, the game never ends. which means if he goes on the run, these people are allowed to hunt him down and kill him for the rest of his life until they catch him.
Yeah, until they catch him.
So yeah, it was an okay it was an okay movie.
But here's the other thing that I thought it was interesting because it was the city limits. If the hunter finds him, they can't kill him in public because nobody wants to go to jail.
No, that's wrong. They can. No, hold on. So listen. So the parameter is this guy doesn't watch the movie very well.
They have to kill him when nobody sees him.
No, they can kill him whenever they want. The thing is, the rules are there's no way they can speak about what's going on. So if they kill him in public, they will go to jail for murder, which is one of the things that he knows is possible. And he knows they don't want to get caught for murder. Now, if they run from the cops, they already have identities set up for them. So if something happens during this thing, they have identities made so they can go on the run. He goes, but these people are multi-wealthy people. They don't want to change their identity. They don't want to go run and hide. So they're not going to go and do these things in public because they don't want this to happen to them. But they have contingencies in place. God forbid, if this was going to go down, they're ready for it. So they're not, but there is a rule of engagement with each other that if I corner Mezia, right, and I'm in a position where there's nobody around and I'm engagement into making the kill, I, as the other hunter, is not allowed to engage in it. So they have to respect the right of the kill. So if I have Nelly, if I have you like cornered in a room where nobody's around, but if we're out in public on a bus and I got him cornered, I could interfere with that. So there's different rules of engagement.
Yeah, it's so interesting. That game to me that movie became so interesting because the other movies that we have seen, even there was even a parody to it with John Leguizamo, that they have to be hunted in some kind of island or something. And this one, because it was in the city, it was so interesting. And then
that movie though, you say it's a parody, but that movie came before the movie you saw.
I know that, but I'm talking about a parody of the concept.
Yeah. Well, it's an old book, old movie too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just thought it was crazy. Here's the thing though. Yep. Every hour it doubled in the bank. So they went from 50,000 to 100,000, then from 100,000 to 200,000, and it kept on doubling every hour.
So he could collect like 50 million when it was done.
Yeah. And it was crazy. Now,
so let me ask you
I
this.
wanted to talk about this. Would you do that?
Hold on. Well,
okay.
There's two questions. Okay. So one, would you be a participant? But number two, and I know you guys are going to laugh, if you could pick a person to have to hunt, who would it be?
Most of them are going to say they're bosses.
Hope none of my employees are watching. Shit.
better get that cardio up, boy.
So would you do it, Mezia, then?
Actually,
would you be a participant? Yeah, your ass would be dead in 10 seconds. What about
you?
I
don't think I'll be dead in 10 seconds.
I can see you lasting a little longer.
No, I don't think I'll be dead in 10 seconds. Because I'll figure it out. I'm gonna survive. No, bro. If I survive the hood, I can survive anywhere. So,
it's not the same. People in the hood burn out to kill you, or you'd be dead.
Honestly, bro. I mean, it depends, right? If I know the city, and I'm fit to survive, and I can kill them too, right?
Yes, but you can. But
no guns. No guns.
Well, that's because they chose not to use the guns. The weapons are option. The weapon choice is optional, depending, but it has to be even. Meaning you can't. So number one,
if I choose a handgun, they can't have machine guns.
Correct. Exactly. But the thing is, you can't have a weapon on you when you start. You can't go get a weapon in the middle of it. But if you're in the middle of engagement, then that is different. Right.
So if I'm fighting them and I can take their gun from them, and now
you can take their knife from them. If you're in the middle of fighting, you can take their knife and kill them. But what I'm saying is you can't have a knife on you to start because they get the slight advantage. But you're allowed to go ahead and kill them, and that's part of the game. They know there's a risk to that. So you can beat the shit out of them and everything. You just have to be able to like get the whatever weapon they're going to use against you out of them. So it made it more interesting because there was no guns. So there could be some fighting. And spoiler alert, he did kill some of the people, right? Yeah. Like So, and the thing is, nobody knows because they clean that shit up.
And the minute he found the gun, the rules change. And the reason why he found the gun is because something happened where he just ended up with a gun in his hands, and that guy goes, "Hey,
you have to watch the movie sooner when we're going to want to talk." So what happened is as he's running, he gets into the Detroit hood somehow, and he gets grabbed up by a bunch of gangbangers, and it was right around the time was going to come up. So he's like, "Yo, you guys got to let me go," because he's like, "Yeah, but there's only two reasons white boys are in my neighborhood. You either a holder or you a dealer." And seeing that all you got is a phone, because they gave him a phone that so he knew what was going on. All you got on you is a phone, and I forget what else.
A bank statement. Oh, the bank statement, because
the bank statement is in the phone. He got a phone and something else. Oh, he had pills, but they were because the pills from the supposed disease he had that was going to kill him. So seeing how all you got is a phone and some pills, you obviously ain't no user. So you must, and according to the app on the phone, it looks like you must be a dealer. And so then the shit went off, and fucking the hunter's coming in. There's gunfights. People are dying everywhere. He gets the gun. He calls the guy up though. And the guy says, "Look, you're changing the rules of engagement." He goes, "I don't care." And so that's when the guns were allowed for a little bit, because one of the hunters had a gun, blew a bunch of people away, and was about to kill him with a knife, because he goes, "You can't use a gun." He goes, "The gun was for them. It's not for you." And then he gets shot by one of the gangsters that's about to die. So, yeah. Anyway,
what he said.
I might watch it. It sounds like Mezia watched it sleeping, but
you know what the worst part is I was on my phone the entire movie, and I still remember more than this motherfucker. Tell you what, you gotta love it.
I don't even remember what he fucking had for breakfast.
Hey, I think I already figured out who I'm going to be putting in the ring if I have to go hunt somebody.
That's going to be too easy for you, like you said, right? That's
so easy. I need a challenge. Shit.
Yeah, that's not a good hunt.
I'll tell you what.
They're going to need to take the hammer off of me first before they let me go.
All right, let's hop into the next one. Let's talk a little bit about, if we were going to have to go onto an island to go hunt down Mezia, let's make sure it's
island.
Let's make sure it's summertime and the living's easy. Yeah.
Yo, we should have played Will Smith. Summer.
We don't want to get canceled. Will Smith's not allowed to do that.
So, I don't want to get slapped. I don't want to get
Summer's here. Summer's here, and I want to hear what are some things what does summer remind you of? What are things we're excited about for the summer? What do we want to do this summer?
Barbecue, baby. Barbecue.
You can't cook, bro.
What's up, Packer?
Man, he's thinking you look good. Poor guy needs glasses. Anyway,
that's the old Toys R Us crew, bro. That's back in the days.
So, as we were talking about summer, okay.
This is what I think summer. First of all, barbecue. 2, vacation. Right? Vacation. Go somewhere for like 2 weeks. If it's out of the country, it's 2 weeks. If it's in this country, you got 11 days.
That's
what I think.
I don't even get 11. I get 9, motherfucker. I don't get 11. 11.
I get 11, bro.
I get 9.
I get 11.
That is JT LLC.
Oh man. Listen, I took off next week. I get 9 days to the debt. And then guess what? I come back after my 9 days and I'm working probably a week straight. Nonstop. Son of a bitch. What do you got, Nelly? What are you thinking about summer?
Summer, man. Obviously, beach, drinking, drunk, floating in the damn ocean. Barbecue. I like a pool area with the barbecue going. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but white beaters on. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, a beautiful day to wake up early, go do some golf. A nice golf day, and then maybe hit a water park like you have up there, Volcano Bay, do a little lazy river, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Springs.
Yep, the springs, Wakaiva. Not Wakanda, Wakaiva. And
Wakaiva forever.
Yeah, yeah, man, just hanging out, listening to music, man, and for the people I already know, y'all smoke a little doozy, a little blunt on the beach and shit, get high and get drunk, I get it. Good old times that you guys had, but that's all I think, man. Just fun and hanging out, really bonding with people, getting out there, getting to wear your shorts, and your slides, or your fresh kicks, your summer kicks that whatever.
It's fucking. It be hot as a motherfucker out here, bro. You go outside 2 seconds, burnt. I'm like, fuck.
So true. Funny thing. I feel like it's hotter here in North Carolina.
Really?
Than it is in Florida. Yes.
I feel that.
Yeah, it's more humid in Florida, but here the sun, like you feel that shit, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like all the it's supposed to be 97 tomorrow and 99 on Friday. And I went for a run today.
I was 99 today.
It was 9 over there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you're
go to my car.
According to your car.
Yeah.
You went running, and what happened? You passed out? You did a Martin Lawrence?
No, I didn't pass out. Okay, I made it.
For real though, this you ain't joking. I hit up my friend. I was talking to my friend this morning, and I was telling her like this whole like I like to run. I like to sweat, so I got sweatpants on. I got a long sleeve with a little hood on it, and I'm out there running every morning, right? And today I got done. I didn't do exactly the length I wanted to because that heat started beating down and kicking my ass. I came back and I was talking to her. I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this no more. I might have to start like, shorts and a t-shirt runs because it's hot as fuck out there, first of all. So I came back tonight and did another mile when I got home, and it was just like, damn, man, it is rough out there. That humidity feels rougher than it did last time.
Yeah, so I did 2 miles, 2.10 miles in 19 minutes with 40 pounds on me.
Yeah, I did 2 miles, but
damn, with 40 pounds on you? Shit.
I was just over 20 minutes and I had just all my fatness on me. So, a little different. Anyway, for me, the big thing about summer that I love is, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you guys can correct me, outside of like specific events like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, right? I feel like summer is more of just the time people get together. Mm-hmm. And I feel like summer more than any other time is when people are getting together and, like you said, having the cookouts, the pools, the hangouts, family. The boating, right?
Family, yep.
No, friends even. Friends, like just chill. Like summer's the time where everybody wants to get together and chill and do something versus like the falls and the winters and the springs. People are, they'll do something every now and then, but it ain't like it is in the summer. Summertime's that's when it's okay. It's time to start hanging out again and partying.
Yeah, summertime is when you buy them passes, bro. You can't be buying single day tickets to fucking Disney. Bobby, here's a pass. Go to Disney. Go to Universal. I remember, man. When I was younger, I can still do it now, but not right now. I'm not there. But I used to have Universal passes all the time. Summertime, bro. I was there. I'd be going 3, 4, 5 times a damn week, bro. Riding the Incredible Hulk. Dr. Doom's Fearfall, the Spider-Man. Yeah, I was in there, man.
Where'd you grow up?
What do you mean, where'd I grow up?
Where'd you grow up?
He grew up here.
I grew up in New York first, and then I moved to Florida.
Yeah, but those rides are sound like Six Flags rides, which we don't have in Florida.
You have it at Universal Studios.
The Hulk and all that shit?
Yes, Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios.
Man, I haven't been there in fucking years. Okay, I don't remember.
Well, all I know is that they already started construction on Nintendo World, and it's made by Universal. So you can't wait.
Nobody gives.
I'm gonna be 50, and I'm gonna get season pass. I'm gonna get fucking year pass with Nintendo World. I don't know.
I told you, I'm excited as. I wasn't even planning on going. I said I wasn't gonna go, and I kind of got told that I was going, so I was like, all right, I'll go. But I'm going to Epcot next week. And after the decision was finally made that I am definitely going, I kind of got really excited. And I'm like, shit, now that I think about it, I haven't been to a theme park. I don't know, man, 10, 15, 20 years. I can't remember the last time.
It's appointment based now.
I know. That's why I said I was going, because the appointment was made for me, so I don't have a choice. I'm going.
Okay.
Which I don't mind. But I was like, I started thinking about it. Like, I can't, I've been to some theme parks, don't get me wrong, but the ones that are local to where I lived, kind of, other than SeaWorld, I had season passes to SeaWorld when I lived here last time because they were cheapest, and I used to go there every now and then. It was fun. I used to ride the roller coasters, get on quick and easy too, man. I used to have a blast. But I'm like, man, I haven't been to Epcot, Magic Kingdom, MGM, Animal Kingdom. I haven't been to Islands of Adventure. I haven't done any of that shit, and I can't remember when. I'm like, honest to God, I don't think I've been to Epcot yet as an adult. And I'm just thinking, this is about to be fucking lit because I'm about to be able to walk around drinking, testing food because I can afford this shit because I'm a fucking grown adult. I was like, oh, this is about to be awesome.
You know, Shecky, it hasn't been 10, 20 years. We actually had a great time at Six Flags. I'm not sure if you remember.
No, I wasn't. I got kicked out of Six Flags. Yeah, that's not true.
We know. But you were there. You got there for a little bit.
I got to ride one ride before I got kicked out. I spent the day in the hotel room alone.
Well, Shecky, you passed out on the bench. Like
I did. I was just resting my eyes. I wasn't. Whatever. So bad.
That was funny.
Yes, Epcot is Disney for kids. Oh no. Disney's for kids, yes, but Epcot's not. Epcot's for adults. Get out of here, Biden.
Well, Disney's not for kids. Who made that rule up?
Oh, Biden.
Yeah. So
the Biden lover.
His one park I haven't been to yet. The one with the castle. Which one's that one called?
Magic Kingdom.
I have not been there. I went to all the parks except for that one.
That's like the main park you go to first as a kid.
Everybody tells me that shit, but I've never been to that one.
That is the most childish one. I will say that about Biden. Like the Magic Kingdom, they have good rides, but that's like the most childish. Like as an adult, I could go to Animal Kingdom and have a good time because I like animals.
I love animals.
Right?
Yo soy un animal.
I would love to go to Animal Kingdom again. Now, Epcot, like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but it sounds like I said, I'm super excited because I think it's gonna be a fucking blast. Yeah. They got beer and wine festivals, the garden show, the butterfly things. Like I got shit I'd be into as an adult. I'm gonna go
like drinking.
Get drinking, yes. See if I can, dude. And
we gotta make sure we run, or we might not be together, but we gotta run before we go drink. I can't. I gotta offset the calories.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say is we got to hydrate throughout the day, man. We got to be able to be drinking water so it don't kill us. But yes, I'm going to run in the morning.
Yeah. So
before I go,
drink a couple Michelobs. Ultras.
Yeah. But no, I plan on running. I'm going to run every morning. So I plan on running in the morning. I still just got to figure out what time we're meeting up and how I'm getting there. But I'll get it worked out because I got to leave. I got something else going on that I got to leave somebody in my car and shit. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm super excited to be able to walk around Epcot and check that shit out. And I just think that shit's about to be dope as fuck, man. Super excited. So, yeah. But let's go ahead and, because, it's starting to get a little later, and I got a shit ton of memes I collected. I really want to go through them. So, if you guys are good, let's hop into the memes.
I'm nervous.
No, it's all good. All right. First up, we're talking about Disney and Marvel and everything else. And I thought this one was funny. So, because obviously the movie just came out, so I wanted to throw this out there. And basically it's saying, hi, I'd like one ticket to Scarlet Witch in the Multiverse of Madness. And the movie theater cashier says, it's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And then it shows Chris Hemsworth with his shoulder shrug like,
Is it though?
Because obviously the entire movie is more about Wanda than it is about,
That reminds me of for some reason of this coworker I used to have, Ryan Getty, because he used to always say that. Is it though?
Yeah. With his gauges.
Yeah.
All right, here's another Multiverse of Madness one, right? It says Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness cameo officially confirmed. Patrick Stewart says, I don't recognize my own voice. And then Patrick Stewart's like, I failed you. So for those of you who don't know this reference, and you guys probably don't, so I'm a nerd, I can't help it. But he was I just forgot his name all of a sudden. Andrew Garfield was interviewed during like the entire time that Spider-Man was being hyped up and everything, and he literally went around saying he's not in the movie, has no idea what people are talking about. It'd be so cool if he was. It was able to keep the secret so well that Patrick Stewart's upset that he couldn't live up to his standards, and everybody knew Patrick Stewart was going to be in it before the movie even came out. So I guess it's not that great, but anyway. So we were supposed to talk about vacation spots. So I thought this one was funny, but we never got to talk about vacation spots because we ran into stuff. So this is just life. About the one on the left is literally just how, our expectations when we go on vacation of how cool something's going to be. And then below it's the reality. And you see everybody just trying to hold that shit up. And then, so it's just the reality of what vacation's really like. And then when you're going on a travel and everything, and you're trying to go on vacation, you're going places, and you get there and you find out your bag's too heavy. And it's like, sir, your bag is 2 kilograms too heavy. And then you go and you put everything on and you wear it all at once, all your clothes. And you're like, How about now?
I can see that shit happening, bro. I don't know.
Maybe I was maybe I was on something when I pulled these up, but I was laughing when I saw this.
The thing that makes me laugh at the airport when you're like 0.2 over, and they're like, "We'll do you the favor, we got you." I'm like, it's 0.2 over. Shut the fuck up.
I know, right? You're doing me the favor.
Yeah. Or when before they even do it, you're like, make sure that shit at 0. All right, go ahead.
So this one's me after I book another vacation. You can't be broke if you don't check your account. That's me right here. That's how I live my life, dude. I can't be broke. I didn't get I didn't get a notification telling me that I'm negatively drawn. I'm overdrawn. I must be good. Charge another one. Let's go. What? We're out drinking
pizza for everybody. Pizza
for everybody. Let's go.
Yeah, check monster is like the negative sign means they owe me money.
Yeah. I have a horrible case of that, man. I hope I don't do that shit while I'm next week when I'm on vacation, get plastered all the time, and just start buying pizza for everybody at the resort.
We start buying
fucking food drinks fund me. Let's go. Oh my goodness, that'd be horrible. All right, so basketball's in town, so I like this one. You said her friends were fine too. I said they were 5'2".
I like that one.
That's a
yeah,
song
look at
reference.
his face. Look at his face.
So,
it's the facial expressions, right? Like he's like, bro, you told me your girl was the girl was fine, man. You know what you're talking about. Nelly would pull some shit like that on me. Or you know what I'm saying?
No. Whoa. First of all, hold on. There's a song, I Want You by Lloyd, where like they can't decide whether to say she's fine too, or the thing they say she's 5'2". They're like, what the fuck is he saying? That's the one. The second thing is, man, let me tell you, I've been a victim of that shit. Right? I've been a victim, bro. I have taken grenades, C4 bullets for my boys.
Yeah.
I've been there, man.
I've been there. I'm like, fuck it, I'm already here. Let's get drunk. Yeah. Fuck it, let's go.
Listen, I'm not, I'm going to skip to the next one and I can get myself in trouble.
Yeah, it must have been drunk with that t-shirt on.
So we were talking about the most dangerous game, and it's Dwight saying false. Yeah. Bears are the most dangerous game to hunt, not humans.
Man. I love Dwight. Bears eats beats. Back.
You know, I have not seen this show.
What?
I have not seen that show.
All right, I'm done with you. Let's mute him. Where's he at? Muted. Anyway, so this one's, in honor of the Kardashians, since we do talk about them a lot. When you need to get into your car, but it feels like an oven. Hell, with this summer heat starting up, that's how that shit is for real.
Well, there's cars here that have auto start.
Listen, if you don't have auto start, go down to your local electronics store. They can get you. Just gotta get the membership. Installs free.
As soon as I get there, as soon as I'm walking towards my car, I just fucking press the button and all the windows come down. Let all that fucking heat out.
Aren't you just fucking special?
Or I'll go to my app and be like, vent.
Yep.
Not everybody can afford that shit, bro. Some of us still have to roll our windows down.
Nelly has it.
Okay. 2 out of 3. 1 out of 3 people can't afford that shit. Roll my window down by hand. Let's go.
You might want to switch to Geico. Save
50% of insurance.
I just love these two, so I just put this on there about summer because these are two. This is like one of my favorite shows, and these two together was like classic. JD and Turk, amazing. But when summer gets here and the bugs start flying,
bro, I've had to assassinate a few of them today.
Dude, love bug season, absolute worst. Mosquitoes, all that shit. Destroying. Now this is
that's
I think
me.
We all relate to this one here.
That's fucking me right now.
When you want to get in shape for the summer, life is so damn hard, man.
Bro,
I'm telling you.
That is me, bro. I told you I gotta stay in shape. I gotta stay in shape 365 days of the year, dude.
That's
it's a little different for you now because you have to. I wake up every morning and it's a little fight with myself. All right. I don't need to get up today. I don't need to go do this. I don't need to go run. I'm good. One day's not going to hurt. And then there's the other part of me. Motherfucker, you're going to feel like shit all goddamn day if you don't get out this bed and go do what you got to go do. And the second I get done with my run, I'm like, goddamn, I feel amazing. This is great. Let's go start the
Bro,
day.
I have these little screenshots of shit I have to do just to get in shape. Small things, right? Like little things I could do at home to get in shape. of many ideas, and I'm like, oh man, when am I gonna get started? Oh, I just don't want to get started.
You probably had that shit 20 years ago, and you still haven't started.
That's why he bought that waist slimmer shirt. There you go.
I wish this was that's what that was, bro. I gotta get me one of those.
So this one's funny too. Sleeping in the summer be like, I'm hot and cold at the same time. He knows he needs more blankets. He needs less blankets. I can just hear it in my mind, the sound of her voice as she's screaming, emergency. He needs more blankets. He needs less blankets.
This is where you do the this is where you scissor your blanket. You got one leg out and one leg under.
Mm-hmm. You turn the AC way down, and then you just cover up with a bunch of blankets. Even though it's sweating outside, that shit's fucking crazy. All right, so I feel like this is going to be some people this week hanging out with Nelly because everybody's going to be driving around in the car and everything, and he's going to be with a big group of people doing stuff with the family and everything because he's going to see family, and then there's going to be that one person sitting there being like, when you're in the back seat, desperately trying to be a part of the front seat conversation. Hell, bro, it may be me. I don't know.
Let me tell you something, man. There are very few times, obviously besides I was a kid, but there are very few times I've had to sit in the back seat and I've done this exact thing because I'm not a back seat person. I'm in the front. I'm DJing. I'm getting it lit. I'm conversating. And if you put me in the back seat, I look like this damn husky right there. Like, yo, what's going on, yo? Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yep.
Facts.
All right. Here's one.
What the fuck?
This is just, I found this hilarious. This was a shoe meme. And have you guys ever seen Dragon Ball Z? Nope. This is Krillin. And they took the shoe and they made it Krillin's face. Oh, I saw this one. I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious. Funny thing is, those look like shoes Nelly would be wearing right now with the color.
Yeah. I don't know, but probably not. There we go.
Okay.
I knew this was coming right after that. I just had that feeling.
Yep, I knew. He's very predictable. It's
don't
the new
worry,
Brian.
I got something new for you. I got something new for you on the next one. Next one. But this one is one of my favorites. Nelly buying shoes. My shoe must be from a well-known brand. Me buying shoes. The shoe covers my feet, so I'm going to buy these. Well, look who it is. What up, Senor Gaston?
Yes, Gaston knows because Gaston, you already know, baby. I got you lit. You already know.
All right, so this one's about me. I threw one in about me this week. How you like that? So go ahead, Nelly, read this one off.
I don't always get a text from a hot girl, but when I do, they say they have the wrong number. That's my life.
That shit is funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I think of summer, I think of Shecky's phone. Continue.
I don't get it, but
dry, hot. No?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I think this is the last one I got because you're going to end on SpongeBob. So when you step outside in the middle of summer, instant melt.
That's exactly how it feels.
Right? So that's all I got for you today on the memes.
All right. Go ahead. You gotta blast me off into the angels.
All right, we not doing we don't need an FOH this week, right? Nobody's got nothing.
I had something, but we can skip and do sneakers. I'll leave it for next week.
Yeah,
all right, so let's do that. So it is time for wrong one. Sneaker of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if I show these. Like I said, I got a cluster fudge of a mess in this room, but this will be my sneaker room. I'm gonna give you a little so y'all can see. This will be my setup. I'm gonna get it set up, my game room and everything. Anyways,
this guy literally he's about to have his own fucking sneaker
room, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I mean, I can't say nothing. You have your own room for your cars. You just call yours a garage, so.
Well, that's where they go. They don't belong outside.
Okay, the sneakers got to go somewhere too. Leave them alone.
You got your own gaming room / golf room right there. Anybody saying that?
Yeah, there you go. Well, you got rid of the porn love seat.
Without further ado.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, These sneakers are not meant to wear shirts like Mezia is wearing. I'm going to bring out the Raging Bull Retro 5s here.
Ooh. Those are fire.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give you that little
like
holographic tongue right there.
Ooh, that's actually really dope.
That's when you're running outside?
What?
That's when you're running outside. They can see you at night.
If you're running in those, you got a fucking problem.
Fuck it, right? Those are beautiful, bro.
They're not running shoes.
I gotta get me those shits, bro. I like listen.
23.
Those are pretty fucking dope. I'd wear those. Like I'm not hugely into some of the shoes, but those are sick. I'd wear those.
Hey, they're gonna remake those because I know they're probably now worth so much more.
So just to tell you, this is my second pair. So I have the original. I have the OG ones of these that came in the packs. The
same thing. Suede.
Same thing. The only difference here, you got that icy bottom versus the that clearish kind of yellowish rubber that they had before. But yeah, so these are the newer versions. I want to say I got this in 2021.
But those are fire, bro.
Yeah, well, they're called the Raging Bull 5s, Fire Red, if you want to call them whatever. But yeah, that's what we got right there, y'all.
All right, very nice.
And you can also pair it. You can pair it with a nice Sauvage cologne if you like.
That's one of my favorite colognes, bro.
If you wanted to go sweet, you go a little Calvin Klein Euphoria.
Damn, that should drop $10 again.
What?
Sorry, nothing.
What you bought that dropped to $10?
Little Vince Camuto for that deep smell.
Hey man, I was gonna say when you come, I wanna holler at you about some of that stuff, man. You gotta educate a brother. I wanna be able to get me a little something.
This is what we gotta do, man. We gotta go to the mall, all right? And we got to spray a couple things on you because it's very important to see what sticks to your skin.
Okay.
And what stays. So
that's true. So let's. I mean, if we have a chance, I'd like to do that. If not, I want to start learning some stuff and getting into stuff. You know.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Now that I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, I quit that shit. Like that shit would actually listen, I could actually it would actually stay on me. Before it's like I never give a shit because at the end of the day, I'm just gonna smell like cigarette smoke anyway.
Yeah. Well, now you probably smell 10 times better without cologne now.
No, I still don't shower. Like fuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, man, you would have kept going. You would have sounded like the damn lady off SpongeBob. Chocolate. Chocolate.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
anything you guys want to say before we go?
Oh, I was gonna say, Mezia, fuck out of here, we sure. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in, watching us live. The Tres Amigos, my man Mezia, he can afford a BMW. That's why he can't afford a shirt. My man Shecky, nothing but the bestie. If you know what I mean. And it's me, your boy Nelly. We love y'all. We want to hear from y'all. Let us know what we can do to enhance. I don't know what he's doing. Fuck out of here with that shit too. We is out. GenerationShock.
Yo, Mezia, anything you want to say before I go ahead and hit the outro?
Fuck you.